Hi guys, I wanted to jump on here and just share something about the difference between like a healthy relationships versus a toxic relationship. And just so we can know, like, because I mean, what does toxic mean? Like, what is the root problem, or what is like, because toxic's just a word without any like definition or background behind it. And then also, like, what is healthy? Like, what is it that we're supposed to be looking for in a relationship that makes a relationship healthy versus toxic? And so, and I wanted to share just the difference that I see that, and then also share how it plays out in the relationship as well. So that way, if it helps you guys too. So, the first thing is like a healthy relationship. To me, a healthy relationship is when you love someone outside of yourself, right? So it's not about like, it's not going about this world looking for how people can benefit you, or trying to get to know people based on, will they bring value to my life? Will they benefit me in some way? No, it's this like truly, genuinely wanting to get to know someone outside of yourself, just to get to know them. Like, that's like for example, if I, like, for example, you guys, like, who's Heather, and so like a truly like genuinely caring person would say like, who is Heather just all by herself, and you guys would know, you guys already kind of know a little bit about me. Like, you guys know that I'm a Christian, and that, like, to me, what a Christian means is that I choose to believe in God, that I choose to honor God, I choose to love God first before other people. And do you see how, like, learning that about me has nothing to do with you, right? Like, that's just, and if you care about me, you just want to get to know me. You just want to get to know that about me. What makes Heather Heather, and that's what makes me me. And then also, like, you guys know, so I love God, and then I firmly believe that love is a choice, and that in the Bible it commands us to love everyone, even our enemies. And then you guys also, I don't know if you guys know this about me, I'm super passionate about just constantly learning. I feel like I will be a student, not a teacher, a student for the rest of my life. I constantly want to challenge myself, to think differently, to try to see different perspectives, see different options of looking at things, and then try to line those up with what is biblical, and like my health and like fitness, and just constantly just challenging myself. I'm a very like internally motivated type of person. Do you guys see how getting to know me has nothing to do with you? You guys see that? And the same goes for me. Like, if I wanted to get to know you guys, I would just be like, I just want to get to know you. Like, I just want to hang out with you, and I want to get to know what makes you you, what makes you different than someone else, And that's a healthy relationship. That's when you surround yourself by people who just want to get to know you, and they're like, you know what, like, then they look at you like you're like, I really just enjoy hanging out with you. I enjoy your company. I just enjoy who you are. Do you guys see that? But now a narcissist and those type of people, that's not their end goal. They feel like, honestly, I think they feel like they're wasting their time getting to know you. Like, if you're not going to bring some sort of value to them, if you're not going to benefit them in some way, they're like, why? Why would I be in this relationship with you? Like, what, like, no, if this relationship doesn't benefit me, I'm out. And do you see how problematic that can be? Because I mean, then there's no stability. There's no foundation of, I choose to love you and I choose to care about you outside of myself. And the reason, and here's like something that happens and how you can tell, because most people don't just come up to you and be like, I only want to be with you if you benefit me in some way, right? Like, they usually don't come out and say that. They act like they care about you. They tell you they love you. They tell you they care about you. They tell you they want to be a part of your life. But here is how it plays out though. Here's like some scenarios. If you're all about benefiting them, right? So if for some reason, let's say they want something or they want to do something and you tell them no, well, now they see you as a threat. Do you guys see that? Because if they only have you in their life when you benefit them, when you bring value to them, the second that you do something that they see is against them, do you see that threat? And do you see how, like, then your whole relationship falls apart now, because now you're not benefiting them, you're not valuing them, and now they want nothing to do with you because of that. But do you see how if your relationship is built on this mutual love and respect outside of each other, okay, right? So you see me, you're like, Heather, I really like you. I enjoy getting to know you. I like what you stand for. You know, I enjoy your company. But then let's say you ask for something. You're like, can you do this for me? Or can you, and I say no. Do you see, even if you might be upset at the no, but our foundation of love and respect doesn't go away. You can still love me outside of me saying no, because the relationship isn't built on what I can do for you. If it's built on what I can do for you, then me telling you no is going to we have no relationship anymore. Do you guys see that? There's no relationship, because now I don't benefit you, and so now I want nothing to do with you. Guys, do you guys see? Whereas if you have this mutually loving relationship outside of each other, then you can still love and respect that person even if they are not benefiting you or valuing you. What do you guys think? Did you guys follow along with that? And how you can see the root issues? Like if you get into an argument with someone and you're like, I don't understand why they're so upset. I just told them no. Well, then maybe your relationship, you guys have two very different ideas of what a relationship is there for. You know, for me, I truly, genuinely, I didn't go into my marriage being like, yeah, I think he can bring something to the table. Like, not at all. Like, I genuinely enjoyed his company. I genuinely, loved him, chose to love him every single day. You know, I enjoyed getting to know each other. And that's it. Oh, and another thing. Okay, and so if you have this just genuine love and care outside of each other, right? So it's not based on anything you can do, then what happens is expectations go away as well. Like, you don't expect stuff. But if you're in it because you expect something from the other person, then do you guys see how terrible that is? Because then there's no appreciation, there's no gratitude. For example, let's say if they expect you to, I don't know, I'm just making something up. If they expect you to make dinner every night and then you don't make dinner, they're not going to be, they're going to be mad. They're going to expect dinner. And then when you do make dinner, they're not going to appreciate you for making dinner because it's expected of you, because you're their wife, you're their husband, you're supposed to do these things. Do you see? Whereas if you separate each other, then now when you guys do stuff for each other, there's this appreciation, there's this gratitude, there's this gratefulness, and that there's this healthy relationship. Do you guys see that? Toxic is entitled, expectations. What can you do for me? I'm going to leave you if you don't benefit me. Do you guys see this? Whereas this healthy relationship is, I love you the way I see you, the way God sees you. I love you outside of myself. I truly, genuinely just appreciate you. I'm just so grateful and thankful I get to be in your life. Do you guys see the difference between the two? And do you see how the one creates all these problems? This sense of entitlement. You're my wife. You're supposed to do these things for me. The sense of expectations that takes away any sort of appreciation. There's no more appreciation for that person either, because you're supposed to do laundry. You're supposed to clean the house. Why would I appreciate you for doing something you're supposed to do as my wife? Do you guys see the mindset? It's just such an unhealthy, toxic mindset. You guys see that? I love being able to explain this stuff in real everyday conversations that you could have, and to be able to see that difference, but then also to be able to know, well, what is healthy, is that appreciation. Thank you so much for cleaning the house. I really appreciate that you did this for us. It's more of that teamwork. It's more coming alongside each other and living life together outside of where this toxic is very entwined. And then also though, where you can see if you're codependent in all of this as well, is that I'm very much like, look, this is the kind of relationship I want to have. I want to have a mutually loving and respectful relationship where I feel safe and secure. And I need you to respect my boundaries of feeling safe and secure. And I do not agree with you. I do not want to be in a foundation that's about this mutually beneficial, right? It's not about being mutually beneficial. And Little Shaman talks about this too. They say narcissists have transactional relationships, meaning like you give the clerk money, he gives you a candy bar. That's a transactional relationship. And that's what a narcissist is about. What can we do for each other? You're gonna do something for me, I'm gonna do something back for you. I'll love you if you do this for me, X, Y, and Z. Do you guys see that transactional relationship, which is completely unhealthy? Yeah, so I'm trying to think if that was it. I think so. That's a lot of stuff. What do you guys think? What do you think about that? I really like that I can see the one and the other. I can see codependency. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. So codependency is saying, hey, I don't want a transactional relationship. It's not going to work. There's too much entitlement. There's too much expectations. I'm not going to live up to these expectations that you have of me. Like, I need someone who just loves me because of me, because of who I am in God, not because of you, like not because of what I can do for you. I'm going to fail you. I'm going to fail you, and then what? Then you're out the door. You're filing for divorce and you're taking off on me. I can't do that. I need stability. I need someone who says, I'm going to love you no matter what. And but you can't make that person love you, and that's that codependency. I don't argue. I'm not gonna argue with my husband. You know, if he wants a transactional relationship, that's fine, right? That's where that codependency. I'm not gonna argue with him. I'm just gonna go no contact. I'm just gonna stick to, this is not the kind of relationship that I personally want to be in. I do not want to be in this transactional relationship. If that is what you want, then so be it. Then go and find someone to be in this transactional relationship with you, because it's way too unstable. There's no solid foundation. It falls apart way too fast, way too easily. You know, the second you feel threatened that I'm not bringing value to your life, you're out. You know, you feel very threatened. Oh my goodness, because that's what the relationship revolves around, is what I can do for you, not who I am in God. Okay, that's it. Bye, you guys. Let me know what you think. What do you think about that? If you guys know about healthy relationships, if you like that more vision, you know, like everyday life, and how to really see, are you in a healthy relationship? Or are you in a toxic relationship? Okay, bye.